Yeah, hopefully the rest of the week is not going to be too bad. I don't think it will be. Things have kind of gotten calmer. And then we'll see what happens next week. But yeah. Yeah, thanks for watching. Actively lurking and watching the VOD. Appreciate it. Again, shoutouts to, yeah, thanks for dropping by, Maui. And thanks again to the Menham, our punk,
Yo guys.
The Last Year Samurai, Loud Cookies, Lauren W. What a Terrible Idea. Better Game, Waitings, 311, Run 31, and Given Caster for the follows. Thank you to Maui, Michael Dude, Mikey Bly, and Voxes are coming for the raids. And thank you to Glorus Newbie, Michael Dude for the 21-month tier 2 and 14-month tier 1 resubs. And thank you to Bizmaster Studios for the tier 1 and Slave Booty for the tier 1 a while ago. Appreciate all those as well. Tomorrow more game dev. Actually more game dev for the rest of the week, to be honest. Friday we'll be doing FF2 like normal as well. And then Sunday we'll be getting back to Elden Ring again as normal. Unless something drastically changes. The rest of the week should be as the schedule has it. Yeah. So, everybody's staying safe. Hope you guys for time zones. Catch you guys tomorrow. Again, 5:30 p.m. PST. And I'll catch you guys then.
Okay, that stream's over. Let me put my stream on. And I was restreaming. Holy macro. Oh. Okay, so anybody who's watching the VOD, the issue I've kind of come into now is kind of crappy. Basically, I figured out that the way I used to deactivate character movement was I would do like a move and I would loop it at like, I'd do a player move. What is it called? I would do a... It's called a... set movement route, and I would just set it to wait, and then I would loop that. So what is happening now is that doesn't work for, it's not that style of UI like stuff is not, it doesn't work with you know, it doesn't work with, I can't speak. That style, that UI, it's kind of a hack, and it doesn't really work with common event plugins. And it took me a while to figure that out. There are all kinds of various things that could have been wrong with my method, but yeah, that was something. So I guess I'll just Google a couple things, a way to fix that right now. There might be something in here, like a script call that does something like that, like disable character movement. Let me just Google it. player movement, RPG maker MV. Now there's gonna be Can't do it with auto run. I might be able to do it with a parallel event or a loop. If I paralleled, no, that would like player wait. If I did a parallel player wait. So if I go to my common events, see the issue here is that the way I've been doing it, where's the loop? It starts. It's not on now, but because I figured out that that was what the issue was, is I would take this and I'd put it at the beginning of the loop, and this would disable you from being able to move the player. I could instead create another common event, activate a parallel. Let's actually try that. That's a good idea. So parallel, because a parallel will be fine. A parallel will, and we're going to call this one UI stop player movement. And what I'll do here is I'll say set player movement, and then I'll just make it like a wait for or something. And this is running on parallel. So let's take the wait off. I had the wait off on these ones too, right? Yeah. Okay, so for this, if this just runs and then what I can do, this is actually ingenious. It's always like when you take a break, you kind of realize how you can do certain things. Common events, UI main menu. And then we're going to do, instead of this, let's actually try it here because this is where it counts. The other spot, it's fine either way. It doesn't matter. We're going to turn on switch. Control switch. UI stop player movement on. Okay. And then for the cancel, which is down here, if sound stop is on, UI movement off. So I don't know if this is going to work. It would be great if it does, but we'll see. Programming is so interesting because there's just an unlimited amount of ways to do things. And, you know, okay, so that doesn't seem to work. And put it on wait 1. So it's the player wait that is really the thing that stops me from doing it this way. Okay, so just to check that that's the issue again. We're going to go back to here and we're going to remove it. So might as well remove that one since it's not working. Where's that loot? Okay, it works again. Okay, so I need to find another way to stop the player from moving. I don't want to cancel all input, you know, because you see in the background I'm still able to move, right? Which I don't want to be able to move. Just being honest. What am I gonna do? I didn't really think. I could do this, but this kind of doesn't. I could try something like that. Do a conditional that turns on the weight. So it'd be like if input The problem with this though is if you push to the side and then you click the button, it won't work. It's not running the event. That's interesting. Why? Why wouldn't it run it? 87? Where's the loop start? Where's the loop? Oh. I made a conditional branch, not a common event. So what this will do is it'll override it. Okay, I can't move. Oh, you kind of can. It's just like blocked. I mean, I guess that works. It's kind of ghetto. Let me double check I can't do it like this. This would be best if I could use a parallel. A parallel shouldn't block me from moving. But it does. It doesn't block these. This actually works. Kind of. And the thing is, this... Let me try 6. So let's just do 8 by doubling it. Oh, music. Yeah? Sorry. Get my head in the game. And try the epic playlist. Okay, so this kind of stops me from moving. I'd have to put it a little bit more. The thing is that you can't push to the side and then click the button. But you know what? You can't, there's no way to push to the side and click the button in mobile. So it looks like they stack too, so that doesn't really work. Like if you hold to the side for a long time, you can't only not push the button when you're holding it, but you actually, it'll delay it for a while. Eventually the time will run up, but not for a while. So that's not going to work. And then for some reason it doesn't work when it comes off. It's weird how it, after you move once, it... Yeah, that's too ghetto. That doesn't work. Oh, JavaScript. Okay, let's try this. I don't even know what it does, but let's try it. This might only work for 4 directions. We'll see. Because I use 8 directional movement, so it might be funky. Movement disabled in all directions. Button works like a charm. I did it. Okay, let's look at that code just so I understand what the hell's going on here. So var PE, I don't know what that is. 37, okay, so these are the inputs. 37, 38, 39, 40 are probably like up, down, left, right, and this is probably like, or like left, right, up, whatever it is, something like that. And this is probably, you know, up, left, top, right, all that stuff. For I and PE, input equals input mapper I. So PEI.
And touch the tiny points of light suspended in unveiling.
So here we have a loop or a array. All right, and very interesting. So basically, you're just setting it all to false. This is perfect. This is like exactly what I needed. Holy shit! I can do my thing now. Jesus, it took so long. Well, that's cool. That means the stream's going to be interesting because I can actually do the thing. And there might be some other places I need to add the... So I do need to add this, turn the movement back on, because if I, for example, go now... Oh. Oh, no, this isn't going to work. Because I've disabled the ability to control it. Ah. So I've disabled inputs all together, so. Oh, you think you got it, and then you don't. So I need to find a way to disable input, but not disable input. Oh, cool. He already had the problem. Frick. It's like a roller coaster for my emotions. Jeez. In the to re-enable. Wait, no, I pulled the wrong one. So this is actually better. What this is doing is disabling move by input. So this actually might work. That's exciting. Okay, that still works. Holy shit, everything works. I'm the man.
The dreams.
Bro, mother trucker. Okay, so that works. I'm pretty sure this is a permanent solution, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the rest of the spots where I need it. I think I need to set it up so that when you exit the save menu, because if you look right now, watch this, it won't work. Let me just test it to recreate the issue so I know that that issue even exists before I try to go about fixing things that I don't need to. So if I go into the save menu, I set it up so after the save menu you just close, but now I can't control my guy, right? That's not okay. Another thing that can happen is if I go into the title menu, right? This could or could not work. Oh, well that doesn't matter because that just closes the game. There is no go to title menu. You just have to reset. Okay, so I just need to add it in that one spot. For my menu close, I'm just activating the button. So that works for that. So for this, find that code. Another thing I want to check for is if I am in this menu and I exit, okay, I still have that. So it doesn't really matter which one I'm in. Interestingly enough, this is menu 1, right? If current menu is menu 1, what if current menu is menu 2? Oh no, because it's menu 1 and then menu B, right? Okay. So I just have to go find, can I search for the words save or, I don't want to search that. Search for the word save in that specific event. No, I don't want to go to another event. You can't search this. That's so funky. Scene equip, let's go down more. Scene options, I can't remember. So it'd be like up here. Scene item, that's too high. Scene. Options. This is the exit game. Menu A2, A1, options. Here we go, this one. So what I'm gonna do here, make another script call. Should still be on my board, yeah. And this way, oh shit. Okay, so now it's time to start adding freaking buttons, man. So let me look at this. How am I gonna go about this? This is gonna get crazy complicated. Hey, Olivia Leon Art. Everything is going phenomenal. Here, I'll show you what I did. So, I basically have to make buttons from, so, it's like, wow, a viewer. Come here. So basically, right, I have this UI, and the original plan was to make it so these are all clickable, because I'm gonna make my game work on touch screen too. I mean, it does already, but the UI doesn't work. But I wanted to make it so you could actually click on these versus having to scroll through them with your controller. Either way is fine, right? But so I've been trying to make buttons, and I just now figured out. Oh, that one doesn't work. Oh shoot, I just found a bug. I'm gonna have to assign. But anyway, so now I finally got I got my menu button, so you can open the menu and close it with a push, with a touch screen, because it works with the mouse. But you know, you would use it on your phone with a touch screen, so you can close it and you can open it back up. In fact, let me move it up by this one, because it's supposed to be right on this one and like change into that when you push it. So let's do that. Yeah, so I've been kind of working on it all day, just trying to figure out how to do it. The issue is that I basically set it up to, if you look, I'm pushing with my arrows, right? And you can't tell because it's blurry, but that's actually my character in the background, and it's live. Like, if I go to another map, for example, where characters move around, like this. Like here, you see there's like people moving. If I push escape, like it still works. So you can see that it's like clearly like it's the actual level, and it doesn't pause it when you push escape. So like in my game, monsters chase you and stuff, right? You can't like get out of the battle by like it's not a pause. So I needed to figure out a way to stop the movement of the character, make it so you can't control the character, but you can still control the menus. I'm gonna have to make a way to exit out of this menu too. Probably just make it so I can use that button still. But, okay, so what I'm doing right now is I'm just gonna move this over. So I'm gonna go get the coordinates for that button. No, actually I don't want it to pause. No. I don't want it. I actually was intentionally making it not pause. I don't want you to be able to pause. So the way it is now is how I want it to do it. Getting it to pause is actually kind of a base functionality within RPG Maker. I wanted it to stay alive. Like, I wanted you to feel like the world is still going. I wanted like the NPCs to keep moving. Yeah. Yeah, like you'll still like in some of the areas monsters like chase you, so you can't just push escape and get out of the fight. What I was trying to do was trying to make it so that the buttons work and it also kept you from moving, because I wanted it to, you know, not pause but also make it so you can't move. So that was what was difficult. You won't really die. There's no situation in which you'll die while it's running in the background. You may come back and be in a fight. So if you put down your phone, but the way monsters chase you, they won't like randomly come up to you. It'll just be like if that monster happens to be chasing you, they'll come up. But you'll get in combat, and my combat is not action ATB. It's just standard time. So thanks for answering. Sorry if it was no, it wasn't redundant. This is what I want to talk about, dude. Like the stuff you're asking, ask me that kind of stuff all the time. That's like what I stream for. Talking about like my game and the mechanics of my game is what I want. That's like my main goal of when I go live. That's like the point. So no, if you're asking me questions about my game, never be like, oh, I'm sorry if I'm asking too many questions about your game. What is with this sprite? You see this crab that's, oh, bro, I was tripping. This crab was like walking the exact same place as this woman, as like this Medusa thing for like the longest time. I'm like, are they like, did I do something? See, I feel like it gives it more life when you pause it and there's like still stuff moving around. Like I like that effect. So if you go here, right, like see I'll pause it and there's these guys that fight. Like I think this is cool. More immersive and from a playing perspective. Yeah, because it's just like you're there, but you're like looking at something. See, like they're still doing their thing. Or I can come out here into the water. Sorry, there's a little cutscene. It looked like the bird's still moving. Like he'll chase me. But like, look, there's like the waves and you can like, look how cool it looks. Oh, what is with this event? This one's broken. I gotta fix that. Yeah, it looks pretty good, huh? My game is about 400 or 500 megs. So it's not that big. Yeah, the base RPG Maker install, if you don't remove anything, is about 1,000 megs. It's like a 1.11 gigs. So my game's not that big. My game is pretty short though. It's all about the optimization, baby. Is it okay to ask if, dude? Oh my gosh, those are, like I was saying, it's like my favorite types of questions. Are the types of questions you're asking. Please come back and ask me those type of questions. That's like why I come online. That's what I want to talk about. Yes, almost all of my maps are custom parallax. This one up here is actually the only one that doesn't have any parallaxing. Like it's the only map in the game is this one. If you come into here, like it's pretty crazily heavily parallaxed. I do this thing where I zoom in on the sprite and then I keep the background like equally detailed. You draw this yourself? Well, it's a combination, like this one is like a combination of assets and drawing. So like I'll use assets and adapt them to get them to do what I want, you know? One thing I do a lot is I'll take existing assets and I'll upscale them with like AI stuff. Like there's a lot of websites that have image upscaling. I've thought about doing it for all my sprites, to be honest with you. I might mess around with it one day. I kind of like the pixel art too, though, you know? Yeah, it does take a lot of time. Like this map that I'm on now, it legitimately took me like weeks. But what really took me a long time is all these sprites, dude. Like these sprites have like multiple walk cycles, right? So like they have a walk and a run. So when I'm inside, they walk and it gets kind of zoomed in, right? So you can walk around and check stuff out. But when you're outside and they get smaller, they do a run cycle. Am I gonna add diagonal walk cycles? It's a consideration. I think with the way that runs are, they look okay either way. You like it more zoomed out like this? It's interesting. Is that what you're saying? Because most people like the more zoomed in look. You like the 4 direction style? I like 8, but I have 11 playable characters right now, and to do diagonal, I'd have to do diagonal running and diagonal walking. I mean, I could technically just do walking, because the running actually lends itself more to like using 4 directions. Like, it doesn't look as bad. Like walking, it looks a little bit weirder. See? Here, to turn on the walk, I push this. But I think it looks fine with walking too. You like it more zoomed out? Like you would rather it be more zoomed out than this? Or you like this right here? You like it more zoomed in? Oh yeah. Well, kind of, this was how it was when I started making the game. And I will probably, this is the map I'm gonna redo. And I will make a lot of the, you know, the old maps I'm gonna start kind of zoomed out. So I'm actually planning on adding some more zooms and stuff, because I used like the camera zoom quite a bit in my game. But I'm going to actually make, like, this is an area I'm actually going to redo. This is like the last area of the first act that I want to redo. It's cool because it got all the guys in it, and that's actually why it's the last one I redid, because it still is pretty cool, even though it's real RPG makery, you know. But I'm gonna redo it, and this area will all be a bit more zoomed in. I don't think maybe this zoomed in, you know, but it'll be more zoomed in. Check out this UI, baby. Clickable buttons. Oh, and I also have a touchscreen movement. I didn't show you that yet. But it's pretty cool. So you can like push it wherever. On the left side of the screen. You can't push it over here. Because, yeah, for mobile. I freaking programmed this myself. It took for freaking ever. So this is like super custom. it's not totally perfect yet, but I'm just trying to get to the point where I can put it on the Play Store on a closed beta. Or maybe like, I don't know. They have this setting where you can send people links, right? And I'm just going to make it give everybody my link for free, to play it for free on mobile. And I want to do it through the Android store. So that's going to probably happen by the end of this year, that I get that up. And then you can play the Android version. And then, of course, iOS eventually. But I prefer to develop on Android first because it costs like $200 a year to put your game on iPhone. So I'd have to charge to break even on iPhone. But yeah, you can play with gamepad or yeah, another thing about my sprites is they have like 6 to 10 frames. So what that means is that you can like, they're very smooth. You see how many frames the movement is? These things were a bitch to draw because it's so many, the sprite sheet is so many frames. But yeah, I'm pretty pumped. Okay, so I'm gonna move the X to be in the same spot as this. That's what I'm gonna do right now. So to do that, I have to first look up the coordinates for the... What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure that the button, the menu button, is the same size. Where are you? Cutting down screen time. I saw you were live and I wanted to pop in. Oh, you're cutting down screen time? That's great. Good for you. Yeah, it was fun talking to you. Feel free to come back anytime. I love talking about my game. So anybody who wants to hear about like RPG Maker or my game, that's like all I want to talk about. I don't want to talk about anything else. Good night. Wait, no, I do need those. I use them in the other guys. Okay. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to look up in the Allo plugin, maybe I'll even move it. Key button settings, menu. So it's X. Wow, is that really where it is? 1280. Let's just move it to like 100. How big is that image? Canvas size 100. Okay, perfect. So we'll make it so it's 100 by 1180. That'll put it right in the top right. Okay. 100 by 1180. Okay. Go ahead and save that. And then we're gonna move this one 100 by. Oh wow, it's gonna be way up in the corner if I do this. This is actually better. Maybe do 120 by 1100. 1100. 1280 would be 1160. $1160 by 120. I think that's better. $1160 by 120. Let's do that again. 1160 by 120. What did I fuck up? Holy shit. What did I fuck up? How could I have fucked something up like that? All I did was change the... I feel like I don't need any of that code that I put in there. Because it's all here. And it goes back to the loop. Let me just try. Where's the cancel? Yeah, I don't need any of this. I'm just gonna... So that's a good placement right there. So I'm gonna move this menu up. And that would be in my plugin settings for Allo. Okay. Key button settings, menu. We're gonna do 1260 and just 100. Super clean. It doesn't work. I have a feeling that the button is like above it, so I can't put them in the same place. Like I can't get any touch. Although what the heck? What changed? just want to try something. Just so I know that that's the actual problem. It is the problem. That's it. Huh. Is it? What the? Oh, it's 1160, my bad. Yeah, that's all it is. It can't be in the same spot as the other input. Yeah, that one still works. Ah, that's shitty. If they ever get into that menu, it'll like break everything. Maybe there's some settings in the plugin I can change. Doubt it though. So basically you can't stack them on each other? What a bunch of bullpucky! That actually explains a lot. Because sometimes I thought it was working. Close menu is 64, so it should technically be above it. So I might have to do some custom code to like move this image when it's not active or something. The other alternative would be to do this with a common event button. That's probably the way to do it, because then it wouldn't be active. It would only be active during the... Then I could cover it, but then it's really hard to get it synced up to the control, because I want it to disappear during dialogue and stuff, which this is all set up to do. And this song has a sound in it that sounds like a cell phone buzzing. Man! So I could probably make a new controller here for scene name. It's not a huge priority though right now. Just out of curiosity, if I move this above, back up where I had it, above button common events, I wonder if that would work. Because I could just move all those plugins up there and just make that the place where... Okay, well that's what I guess we're gonna have to do. That looks good. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. So plugin order is super important in this case. I'm probably gonna forget that one day, but you know, whatever. these are okay to put up here too. Like, they don't have anything that will mess it up. I might not use swipe input. I've thought about pulling it out. I don't really need it, and I could do it more hand-coded later, but I'll leave it for now. It's fine for now. So basically, nowadays, whenever I switch the game to mobile, this is the area. It's almost like I should just put it up here. Yeah, let's do that. So we'll just put I almost want to make one that's just like a label. So basically, this is the mobile only stuff, and this is the desktop only. So the next thing is to get these buttons working. So let's get the skill button working. I also got to make it so that this makes it so this thing doesn't show up. So that it only shows up if you decide to grab the controller. So the way it's going to work, if you do click to move, there's not going to be this automatically highlighted part, right? But if you... Dang, this is so good. Oh, this is so fly. Look at this shit. Okay, now you can actually play the game with the mobile version, kind of. Kind of, sorta. Kind of, sorta, maybe. So I have to change the image on that. Let's do that now. So common events. Keyboard and gamepad are 46 and 47. Let me just double check that I'm actually using those. So it would be in common event plugin. Huh. It starts at 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. So the three that I got here are 50 through 54. Let's look at this. Remember that, 50 through 54. So the keyboard one will also do something. I think I meant to make these 40, 44, and 45. a lot of shit I gotta switch out now.
Hypnotized.
No, I shouldn't be able to click it, right? Okay. And honestly, if you're on a mobile device, you don't need this. So, I'm gonna leave it for now for testing, but I'm gonna have to remove it later. so I gotta figure out where that skill one is. And this common event is already so complicated, but it's hard to you can't really make it any less complicated because you need the what is this left right? Why do I have that? Oh yeah. So it's 67 is equip. No idea where to put it. Dude, that like works too good to be true. Then I just have to put an X on this so it is in alignment with the rest of the UI. Wow, this is gonna be clean as hell. I'm gonna have to put like some right-left buttons too on it somewhere for this part. Jeez, this is such a complicated menu, but it's really starting to come alive. It's pretty great. Okay, so how do I want to go about this? I think the quickest way to deliberate on where exactly the equipped is. Oh, the equipped is down there. I've been looking at the skill. Is to put it in a Photoshop document and then drop it on it. Actually, I have this image here that I can use. Close, no. I don't need that. Let's keep that open a little longer. I'm not ready to close that yet. We don't need this. This is the one. Okay, so we can select this, and then we go something like edit selection, like crop it or something. You can always crop the image, then undo the crop. Is there a way to trim a selection? Photoshop. And I guess I could technically just do it like this. No, I'll just do it. So we'll just go image, crop, image, trim, transparent pixels. Let me undo the crop. Wait, no. Image, trim, copy, image, we undo. Okay, and we edit, paste special in place. Didn't freaking work. Oh, whatever, we'll just use this. This is it. Okay, so now I take this guy. To figure out where he's located. I don't know how. Oh, here it goes. So here's the width. Tell me where you are, image. Oh, rulers. That's got to be it. View. Control T, Command T. Top left. Oh, there you are. Oh, wow. It's like a crazy, like, half pixel thing. Oh, there we go. 71 and 305. Yeah, baby. I'm a genius. Okay. So 71 and 305. Let's go ahead and enter that and see how it goes. So we come over here. To the top. $71, $305, and by that math, the Y would be 121 and 305. 121 and 305 would be 355. Dude. Epic. It's like not in the right place, but okay. Bro, this is sick. I'm gonna change it so that I use the same image for the cancel across all menus. This one, I don't know. I don't really feel that. I'm okay with it being like right there. It'll be a little bit off center, but I could move the other one up more. We'll see how it looks. This is gonna be something that's gonna take a while though, for sure. Pretty pumped though. I love it. I love it. Love it. 71 and 212. I didn't do the common event. Okay. So I gotta find the item. Is it skill? Oh, it's skill. Okay. So this is the one. Let's switch this around because this is gonna always bother me. So it's skill, then equip. Skill makes sense because you're gonna want that to be in the top left because that's what you do to cure yourself and everything. Let's go back to this. So it's 66, 67, and 68. So skill is 67, and then 68. '67, '68. Okay, so 67. So this is 68. This is 67. Oh, the wrong image on there. What did I do? Skill. Equip. Well, items way down here. So skill. Equip. Okay, so just using the wrong image. It's easy to fix. Let's go up here. 67 is actually skill. And from those two I can kind of deduce the math for the rest. So we got status, mastery, and item next. Mastery, I'm not sure if that one's going to work right out of the box. mastery one is going to be really tricky. Skill equip, status, mastery item. 66, 69, 70, and 71. Okay, so those need to be adjusted slightly. 121, 30. So 212 to 305. That's a difference of 93. So this would be 98. This would be compared to this 93, 401, 491, 491, and this would be 480, 584, 584. Skill, equip, status, mastery, item. Okay. Oh, I gotta change the pictures too. Menu party equip. Menu party status. Menu party mastery. Menu party item. Okay, come back down to here, 67, 69, 70, 71, so 201, and we had 93 to each of these, so this is 398. 491. Oh, shit. That math, dude, hurting my brain. And this is 588. It'd be a miracle if this is all right. Like, it would be an absolute miracle. Still swipe on these. I'll leave that for now, that's cool. But if you go here, you don't get rid of the old menus. So So I have to set that up so those are contingent upon, or at least it makes them disappear. Should I make that come in, like, go... What is the way the other one worked? Ease in, ease out. Ease out. They're both on ease out. It's just the other one's so much bigger that it looks different. It's really cool because it's faster than the oh, this is freaking great. Oh my gosh, this looks so good. Okay, so the next thing to do so it doesn't look as glitched. It kind of looks cool with that following thing, but I'm gonna take it out. My math a little off on this bottom one? I think it was. Yeah, it is, because look, it flies in and it comes down a bit. Let's fix that real quick. 71, 584. Yeah, it was 4 pixels off. No wonder it looked off. This is gonna be a freaking job and a half too, man. So I'm gonna have to make another close. Or I can just do a conditional. stop now.
always to keep our beginner's mind. For a while, you will keep your beginner's mind. But if you continue to practice 1, 2, 3 years or more, although you may improve some, you're liable to lose the limitless meaning of original mind. In the beginner's mind, there is no thought, I have attained something. All self-centered thoughts limit our vast mind. When we have no thought of achievement, no thought of self, we are true beginners.
Fine, actually, I can just use the same one. Okay, because it. I'm gonna come into here to allo. This one. That thing's like not even close. It looks good with the white though. It kind of brings it together. Let me move it again. is what's the other one? 2011-60. Maybe I'll move it more into the corner for the sake of these other guys. Just for now. Try and just move it and find the right spot for it. 20. Hello. Oh. So I can go like 10 down. Let's try. That looks good. Yeah, I'll just move this one up a bit more. Move everything up a bit more. Okay, let's just do that real fast. Okay, so first we start with the aloe ones. That's good because it really brings a lot more continuity within the menu, because you go in that first part and it's like, what the hell happened? And then, which is fine because it's like, to figure out why this doesn't work. There must be like a layer on top of the screen that's above it. I might do the mastery menu like in a different place. That's gonna need some work. Ugh. Hey, Code Rad. It's going good, man. Thank you for dropping by. Check this out. So, like, I'm doing the mobile stuff. I got it working. Now you can click these. Go to your skills. Go to equipped. So, you know, like, you'll on a mobile, you'll be doing with your left and right hand, so it'll make more sense. But you can. This one has not worked out yet, but yeah, I have this one. This part of the menu, you notice they don't change, so I haven't got it to function, but it's coming along. Like I think a couple more days, and I could have it to where it's like fully mobile friendly. And this will be on the Windows version as well. Like you'll still be able to use the mouse if you prefer. Because a lot of games do that. Like you use control in the game, but then you use the mouse in the menu, you know? I've kind of always built the game with the intention of mobile. There's a couple of rendering effects that just straight up don't work. One of them specifically with Pixie that kind of kills phones is like if I use like anything where I'm like recoloring something over time. So if there's a sprite and I have to tint it, certain color over time, or if I tint the screen over time, it's not too bad if it's just one frame, but the way RPG Maker does it, it renders every frame individually. And because of the way graphics cards work with OpenGL on desktops and GPUs, it's not a problem on computers. It's not even noticeable, but it kills mobile games because they don't really have the graphic rendering stuff. So, but when I have transitions like that, I just have an alternative way to do it that's written into the game for when you're in the mobile version. So by default, if you open up the mobile version, rather than, for example, doing like a tint change, it'll just do like a darkening effect. Like it'll just get darker, which is not the same as a tint. You know what I mean? It's less complicated mathematically and less demanding on a processor. It's basically just like turning down the brightness. So it's not like a masking effect. So that type of stuff, I have it set up now so it automatically doesn't do that. But I'm probably about to end now, so give me a sec. I gotta call. I gotta go, so I'm gonna raid Shinigami, Secret Mahi. I'm gonna raid my friend Shinigami. He's a fellow Hawaii streamer. Shinigami, how do you spell that? Oh, I. Frick. Okay, guys. I gotta go. See y'all later. Good night. Have a good night.